Hello everyone and welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning to this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't yet, and if any of you are interested in booking personal tarot readings, all the information can be found on my website, which is down below, and my email is also listed down below. So today we are going to be looking into a no contact situation for the collective. So what wants to come through in regards to the collective, in regards to this no contact situation. So we're going to be using a deck that is a little bit more heavy. So we're basically going to use the Dark Mirror Oracle to begin with, to see what wants to come through for the collective, what are some of the more heavy messages that want to be conveyed. I'm putting out a trigger warning at this time, just, if any of you feel like you are feeling quite sensitive right now or feeling a little bit ungrounded, I'm not feeling like this video is for you. You can check out some of my other videos. You will certainly find guidance over there, but this video is intended to be a little bit heavier, at least in the beginning, where we are tapping into the shadow elements, what has led to this person actually going no contact from you. Then we're going to just tap into some of their feelings, what they want to share, and also ultimately towards the end guidance. If you feel like you want to listen to the guidance, do snap ahead. But yeah, first of all, we're just going to cleanse our energies. So I'm using Palo Santo here to cleanse you, allow this energy to work through you. I'm just going around a bit to shift anything that might be holding into your body. Absolutely nice, wonderful. So we're just clearing the space, calling in guidance, calling in spirit guides, spiritual teams, our higher selves, inviting the higher self and oversoul to just be connected to us and to protect us throughout the tarot reading today. Allow the ash to fall onto what it needs to fall onto, to create layers that it needs to create shifts where it needs to create them. Right, so let's get into it. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective, for the no contact scenario. So let's see, Spirit, what is going on with the collective? Why is there this no contact between the collective and their person, please? Why is there no contact? What is going on with their person, please? What is going on, please, Spirit? Thank you. We have a colorless angel. Okay, so I'm feeling a sense of a depressed state, perchance to dream. Okay, so colorless angel, perchance to dream. And one more card, please. Thank you. Forgetting oneself. Okay. We have masquerade on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah. I feel like definitely with these three cards coming through, your person has allowed their fantasies, allowed their desires, their dreams to get the better of them. They have not been rooted in reality when it comes to this connection. And I feel like them beginning this connection, it was very much idealized. They have idealized you. They have idealized the relationship. They have also idealized what they think the relationship could become or move into. So I feel like that has led them towards this more numb, this depressed state. We have perchance to dream coming through here. So with this energy, it feels like they really allowed their desires to run with them. This person fell in love with their fantasy of you, with their ideal of you, with the ideal of a romantic situation, with the ideal of a romantic partnership, but not with the reality of that same partnership. Then we have here forgetting oneself. This person that you're thinking of, they also didn't show up truthfully and authentically with who they are. They felt like they had to play a certain role here. For some of you, this person forgot oneself to the point that they weren't really telling you what their true preferences were. I feel like they were also, up until a certain point, getting along with your views, with your desires, what you wanted. They were possibly quite a bit of a pushover, and they wanted to fulfill some type of ideal. Again, it's all very much a dreamy, ideal type of scenario that backfired on this person and has led them towards this sort of colorless angel energy, where they do feel very numb, very depressed at this time. I feel like they still have fantasies of you. They still have these strong desires of you two being together, of things maybe shifting, of things maybe moving. But Spirit is saying that this perchance to dream is coming through with the energy of denial. You know, it's almost like the energy, if I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. So they're sort of wanting things to move, wanting things to shift, but they don't want to do anything about it. And at the same time, they are resisting surrendering to the situation and surrendering to their feelings with this colorless angel. So it just feels like this person is really stuck in a certain space where they are not allowing things to shift, not allowing things to transform. They're not allowing themselves to surrender on one hand. They're not allowing things to be more or action oriented, or they're not allowing themselves to take on a more action oriented role within this scenario that would lead them to the other point, towards being more action oriented and towards actually making some type of movement with their lives here. The colorless angel here actually is also a stage of denial, is what wants to come through here. And also the energy of the forgotten self, or forgetting oneself, is a stage of denial. So overall, what Spirit wants to say here is that, yeah, this person is currently in a stage of denial about what has happened, a denial in regards to where they stand, a denial of how they have brought this about for themselves. They are not wanting to see the truth, and also they're not wanting to see how they have themselves caused this to happen. You know, there feels like in their reality right now there is no progress, but also, you know, there is no movement forward, but no regression either. There is just this sort of stuckness within specific energy, and that energy, it's the energy of numbness, you know, that apathy, like whatever type of energy, you know, it's like whatever, I don't feel anything, is what they might tell you even. Because I do feel like here with colorless angel, they are convinced it's better not to feel rather than feel pain. All right, so that's what's going on, like in a very deep layer with your person. Yeah, it just feels like with masquerade here, they're trying to reach out towards certain things, reach out to some type of betterment, reach out to love, reach out to something that will satisfy them for the time being, or for a certain state. But I do feel like it's just, you know, it's all artificial. It's all just intending to numb, or just make them feel better about something. It's about making the numbness feel more positive, or numb it even more. It's what's coming through here. Okay. So what else can we gather here? I feel like this person overall, you know, to sum up, they weren't truthful with themselves or with you, and now they are confused as well as to why they're feeling numb or feeling badly. So let's see what else wants to come through, please, Spirit, for the collective, for why is there this no contact situation going on, what is going on with their person. We have girl talk showing up. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. So let's see what else wants to come through. This one is representing the colorless angel. It's possible this person has shut down some of their emotions and they're just wanting to have fun, go out, as a way of denying the pain, denying looking at what has been brought up through all of this. Let's see what about for chance to dream here. We have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So Spirit is saying this person is intending to work on themselves. They are recognizing that something needs to be done. And we have here not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear/ego issues, and jealousy. So with not enough, this person is definitely convinced that they are not enough for you, or that they will never be enough for you, that they're just not good enough, etc., etc. Not today. Here we have here on the bottom of the deck, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, cold person, boundaries, still angry and upset with themselves. We have hammer underneath the deck, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Spirit wants to tell you that this person is trying to work on themselves to the best of their abilities at this time, but they are not ready to deal with you just yet. Not today is coming through here, which does definitely feel like, yeah, I can't be bothered to open up or can be bothered to step up. They are trying to make themselves feel better by going out, by hanging out with their friends. This person doesn't feel like they want to let this go, however, with the butterfly, but with not enough, they still feel like, you know, like they are still not enough, like they, not today, they are still not enough is what this feels like. Let's just quickly see what this masquerade is all about, please, Spirit. What's going on with this masquerade? We have coffin. Okay, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Let's feel into this one a bit more. It's like this masquerade to me feels a bit like give a man a mask and he will show you their true face type of energy. Yeah, this person is talking to you in certain ways is what Spirit wants to say. I feel like they're communicating to you or attempting to communicate to you through their own social media. They still want to be in contact with you, and they want the beginning of this relationship, however painful or difficult it was, even if it involved certain ghosting or whatever from their side or from even from your side, maybe they want to let it go, they want to leave it in the past, and they want to move above all of this that has happened here. You know, they want new beginnings and they want to transition towards something more. But I feel like here with not enough, this person is very upset with themselves and angry at themselves because they feel like they're not enough. They are angry at their circumstances because they feel like their circumstances are not enough for you. They just don't feel good enough on one side for you, but also like they have put you on a certain pedestal here, and they feel like they have to be something more or do something more in order to be with you. So they're putting a ton of pressure on themselves and at the same time not taking action, which is resulting in jealousy because this person is seeing you with other people, talking to other people, maybe on social media, or just overall knowing that you are out there in the world talking to other people, having fun, and they feel profound jealousy towards that just because they can't really have you or be with you because they feel like they're not enough, but at the same time they know that they can be more, but they're not taking action to evolve themselves into that. But still, Spirit is saying that this person has this dream and they are willing to work on it. Just, it does feel like it's going to take a bit of time here, especially like with this typo. You know, this card has an interesting typo. It's relationship evolving, and the evolving is, maybe it's not even a typo, it's just like back here. So it feels like this gap is something that this person needs to put themselves back together again, to sort of complete themselves like a puzzle piece, or just integrate certain elements a little bit more. They are not expecting you to wait on them or wait for them, but they still do feel for you, you know. Let's see what wants to come through with tarot. So let's see what wants to come through with this colorless angel, with this numbness. We have moving on. They want to move on to the light, move on to a better way of thinking about themselves, feeling about themselves, thinking about themselves, right? So wanting to move on from this numbness, wanting to move on from the pain or not feeling anything even, you know. They want to move on towards something better. So this card, this moving on, to me almost feels like, you know, someone getting off from the couch, taking a shower, going for a walk, doing something for their mental and physical health that is going to contribute to them feeling better. What about perchance to dream, Spirit? What is going on here? Thank you. We have trapped in fear. Trapped in fear towards actually going for it. Yeah, it's just like that amount of pressure. The amount of pressure this person has put upon themselves is a little bit crazy. Just, they are trapped in fear because they feel things need to be ideal. They feel like if they are to reach out to you, if they are to meet you, if they are to be with you, things need to be ideal, things need to be better, things need to, you know, just go right all the time. And this person feels like they are paralyzed by this potential, by this pressure of having to do things well, having to do things perfectly. I feel like they are, you know, keeping themselves trapped. They're keeping themselves in this prison of thought of having to be perfect or having to be better, having to be more than what they are, just because they have this sort of grand ideal in their own head towards what they have to be or what they should be here. I feel like that's a major obstacle for this person, this energy. So let's see, Spirit, what about, no, we didn't ask yet, what about forgetting oneself? What can we learn about that one? We have the sacral chakra here, harmony and new beginnings. Yeah, this person wants to reach out to you. With forgetting oneself, this person lost themselves in the passion and in the desire that they were feeling for you. Also possibly in the lust and the jealousy that they were feeling for you, with the sacral chakra coming through. Anything else here? They feel a strong connection to you with the harmony showing up. It feels very intense. This person feels this connection very, very intensely. It does feel like it's something that's carrying them a little bit as well, to the point that they feel like they're not even fully themselves anymore whenever they are around you with the sacral chakra. It feels like with that forgetting oneself, like they lose something of themselves because of the intensity of the energy, and because their own energy is not grounded enough, is what this is telling me. So we have Gemini energy here on the bottom. You also have new beginnings. So this person wants to create new beginnings to move them towards harmony. They want something more with you. This story is far from over, my loves, but yeah, it just feels like this person is self-sabotaging, you know, just shooting themselves in the foot, in the heart, and everywhere in their bodies. So they are just completely immobilized. Let's see what else. What about this masquerade, Spirit? Can we clarify the masquerade, please? Stand your ground and solar plexus chakra. Yeah, this person feels like they have to put on a certain act in order to just have self-confidence or create more self-esteem. They feel like they need to stand their ground. I just feels like with this masquerade and with these cards, to me this feels like this person is proud, is very proud and doesn't want to admit defeat or admit that they have been wrong or admit that they have screwed up or they have just not acted well towards you. They just feels like it's pride and also not wanting to admit vulnerability and not wanting to also show that they are hurt, that they have been hurting. It's a lot of effort here that this person is putting into, not evolving anything in regards to their feelings. Their feelings, they feel like they would prefer to keep them numb than to, move into something else. Yet it does feel like they're trying to move on, trying to feel things a bit more, trying to move into more positive waters. This person does still feel like they are not willing to feel the pain so much, even though they are kind of sort of in pain after all, but they're not wanting to, admit to that, because they feel like it would put them in a vulnerable position and they don't want to be in that vulnerable position. So let's see, what about the artificial heart? There anything about the artificial heart, please, Spirit? We have the crown chakra showing up and we have transformation. Okay, so Spirit is saying that this person is transforming. We have Scorpio energy with death. So definitely there is a lot of upheaval happening for them. This person feels like they are shifting, they are healing, they are having a bit of a death and rebirth situation currently towards really recognizing their significance in this lifetime. This feels like it's a childhood trauma for your person, which is especially important why this sort of inner child healing is coming through here with the transformation and with the crown chakra energy here showing up. It feels like having to recognize that they are significant, having to recognize that they are important, that they are worthy of affection, they're worthy to be loved for who they are, that they don't have to put on a certain mask or a certain role in order to show up as themselves. And I feel like they are healing that. This person isn't fully aware. For most of you, they're not aware that they're healing this particular aspect of themselves, but what they're healing is the crown chakra energy. They're healing that, knowing that they are important, that they are worthy of being here in this world, however they are, with the thoughts, with the feelings, however they want to show up, and they are deeply yearning for that connection internally as well. But again, this person would not tell you any of this and wouldn't even possibly admit to it. For some of you, they are not even aware of it because of the colorless angel, because of that numbness. This awareness can't even come to them or hasn't come to them yet. But I feel like with transformation, they are working towards that. Maybe not consciously, they're not consciously working towards that, but Spirit is saying that the energies, the evolving energies, the healing is working towards evolving them towards this understanding. And when they come closer towards this, they are going to start transforming and shifting and possibly coming back into your life as well. We have I like you here on the bottom of the deck. We also have heartbroken showing up here. So yeah, this person is heartbroken, whether they would admit to it consciously or not, but they do like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. This person wants to connect to you, and I feel like their deepest wish is to be with you, is to connect more deeply, is to be honest, is to have the strength to be who they know they can be. But I feel like for them, yeah, it's a work in progress to work on this. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit? Let's just get the cards out for the Moonology manifestation. Just put them on these cards to see what type of guidance wants to come out for you. So Spirit, for the colorless angel, for moving on, what type of guidance wants to come through for the collective? We have be proud of yourself. Yeah, moving on towards being proud of themselves, being proud of being and stepping and walking on this earth. Spirit is also telling you, watching this video, to be proud of yourself, be proud of how far you have come. You are worthy to be here. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of affection and attention. So let's see what else for chance to dream, trapped in fear and butterfly energy. Please, Spirit, for the collective. We have step into your power, first quarter moon in Aries. This person definitely wants to step into their power. They know they are important. They know they are wonderful. I feel like this person already does feel like even just a echo or like a little bit of a whisper of what they can be, and I feel like that is why that is what they are resisting as well, with trapped in fear. That energy of really being able to shine, being able to show you who they are, you know, just coming out of their shell is difficult for them here, it feels like. Yeah. Assess the situation. So they're wanting to assess the situation more, to also see where they have screwed up, to see if they can fix things. Not enough, but at the same time, not today means sometime in the future. They want to step up and fix the situation. This person does want to come through more correctly for you in the future. And I do feel like they're assessing the situation right now. They're trying to figure out what they did wrong and why also they did it wrongly, to try to understand things better. They are sorry that they have hurt you, is what's coming through here. Yeah, they want to come back. But I do feel like here they're paralyzed by fear of what they can be and who they can be. Let's clarify this energy here. Masquerade, stand your ground, solar plexus, and I like you, coffin energy. Thank you, Spirit. So we have talk less, feel more. Yeah, basically Spirit is inviting them towards this energy, towards being able to transform by allowing themselves to feel more and not talk so much, but to just allow themselves to feel, allow themselves to move away from numbness, you know. So again, for some of you, because there's many people watching this video, it feels like for some of you this person is going to be more open. For some of you, they already are aware of certain of these things. For others of you, they're just in the beginning of sort of opening up the doors of numbness and looking out and seeing what else is out there. So it's going to depend where you find yourself on this spectrum, but that's basically the energy that I'm feeling here, the energy that is playing into all of this. So let's see now what else. What about the transformation, crown chakra here, artificial heart energy? Please, Spirit, what wants to come through for the collective here? Be humble. Being humble, and anything else. Let your fears dissolve. Trust all will be well, and trying to practice gratitude. Yeah, this person is trying to dive deeper within themselves. I'm feeling like they still want you, definitely, with all of these cards showing up here. This person still wants you. They still want to be around you. They still want to be connected to you. They want to be near you. They want to experience you. They don't want to be away, and they definitely want to get closer to you. Just like the biggest person standing in their way is themselves, basically, here. They themselves are standing in their way here. Because they're feeling, predominantly because they're feeling like they're not good enough, but also because they are not wanting to feel. But Spirit is inviting them to do all these things. They are already being guided towards shifting this energy, towards evolving. They're being met every single day with signs, with scenarios from the universe, from Spirit, that is helping them evolve and helping them heal and helping them be better. Right? So you can rest easy. Whoever you are watching this video, you can rest easy because your person is getting the guidance that they need and require at this time, and they are allowing themselves to fall in line with the energy that they need the most. So in regards to the signs, we have Scorpio coming through over there. We also have like Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Cancer coming through. So beautiful. And also we did see the harmony energy with Gemini represented as well. So I do hope some of this gives you some clarity and guidance on your path. Group collective is what I wanted to say. So let's see now. Let's just quickly see what guidance wants to come through for you. I'm so used to calling you guys groups that I completely lose myself in this when reading. So let's see what is the guidance for the collective, Spirit. We're taking only one card for the collective, for this person, for the no contact scenario. What is the guidance for the collective, please? This one. We have horned cactus coming through, resourcefulness. Okay, so Spirit is calling you to resource your connections and resource your relationships. Try not to put all your eggs in one basket. Especially this person is here to teach you this message, to not rely upon them or not rely upon one relationship to give you everything that you need. You need all kinds of different relationships to really satisfy you fully as a human being. Spirit wants you to discover different relationships at this time and allow yourself to bloom through resilience in your life, okay? So basically that, allow yourself to be resourceful, allow yourself to go out there and meet new people, meet new friends, allow yourself to be on a journey in this lifetime, and allow yourself to resource people. What this means is seeing who gives you what, being mindful of which person carries which gifts and which person can give you what. For example, one person can give you a good talk and just talk with you about issues. Another person can help you fix something in your house. Again, another person can be a good travel companion, and another person can be a good person for a walk to just share your day with, etc. It's important that you start resourcing people and understand that every person has a gift, and every person also comes with their own shortcomings, and not everyone can give you everything. And this is especially important when it comes to more romantic situations, romantic partners, etc. We tend to believe often that one partner is going to meet all of our needs, but that is not the case at all. And usually we're just putting a ton of pressure on that one person, on that one relation, and that feels like it needs to change here, especially with this resourcefulness. Like, try to see the gifts of what every single person can offer you and try to capitalize on those gifts, and also try to see what this person in this situation can offer you and give you, and try to capitalize on that for them as well. That's going to allow them to shift towards really seeing their own value here as well, by transformation with crown chakra, right? Because that is something that this person is struggling with. So that's all that I have for you, my beautiful collective. Thank you so much for showing up, for watching till the end, and for sharing your beautiful energy with me. Hope this gives you some messages that you needed to hear, some food for thought, and also just brings you more clarity and a more open sense of awareness of your situation, a more open-minded approach possibly, and also gives you ideas of how to handle your current situation, especially if you're feeling lonely. Go there, meet new people, connect to different people, see and try to become an expert on what other people's gifts are and what they can gift you with, and also be aware of what type of gift you can offer in a relationship as well. Right? So thank you so much for tuning in. If you want a personal tarot reading, all the information is down below. If you want to connect to us on Patreon and connect to other videos, check that out also. The link is down below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Much love to you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this video, etc. And I'll see you all in the next video. All the best for you. My cat just woke up and found her toy. Maybe you heard that little mouse squeal, so that is my cue. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Namaste. Bye.